Deja vu. So we had
Deja vu.
Clint, this is just for you. All right.
Have we thanked them for the questions? Because this is what this is about for us.
Right.
It means we can really just
And
respond
Clint is
to people.
a South African boy.
Okay. Deja vu.
Yeah. Deja vu.
It's a great concept.
So, deja vu. What does he want to know about deja vu?
What does it mean? What is it? Spiritually, what is it?
So, deja vu. So, first of all, deja vu is a French word. Voulez-vous French?
Yeah, my mother is French. I'm French Mauritian, for goodness sake.
Yeah, so deja vu is... I don't know what he wants to know about that, but I will go in and check.
What is it? So
what is it? I've been here before. All right. So, but deja vu is it's something that's already been seen before, right? So for the people that are really in tune with aspects of themselves and you just become like aware, it's like you speak to somebody and you go, oh my God, I've just... This is like deja vu for me. I've had this conversation.
I've been here. I felt this. I've smelled
this and all of that.
Yeah.
And those are moments, okay, that wake you up to, wait a minute, because I've never been here before.
You know you haven't.
So that you know you haven't.
So your
that opens up.
Now
so that opens up what we spoke about. Can you spiritually disconnect? And the answer is no. Because there are fragments of that memory that can trickle in, and all of a sudden you're walking down the alley, or you're walking in Europe, or you're flying, or you're swimming, or you're doing something, or you taste something for the first time, you go, this is so deja vu. Because seeing it is experiencing it. Experience it can only come from your innate ability of having it in your memory. And, the truth is that we might be just living this life, but there are people, like I'm a great example of it, that I have huge memory pots, either that or I get downloaded exceptional amounts of information, not from now. How do I do this? I know how to do that. I know.
And you're not sure how? You're not sure how you know?
No, I know how. Well, now I know how. I'm 55. Yeah.
Hey,
and sometimes.
The older I get, the more I realize I know nothing.
Not all the time. But I would have to say that deja vu is you having had that experience already in your psyche, that your spirit has traveled and connected with that person, or you've had some kind of interaction and you've seen this before. And then that opens up like a whole new doorway. Well, if you have been here before.
Yeah. When?
Yeah.
What life was I in? What was going on?
If this is a deja vu moment, then it's important for you. If you're having a deja vu moment, then you want to pay attention.
Sure.
There's something there for you, because it's not by coincidence or the synchronicity of things that things are happening. And this is a soulful moment that your soul is just like planted this thing. Hey, remember this? It feels familiar. Maybe it's important.
I've heard a lot of people say to them that deja vu is maybe not I've been right here and I've experienced exactly this, or I've smelt this, or I've seen this, or I know that sentence. I've heard that sentence before. But it's more a feeling that they've had somewhere else completely disconnected to this place. But the two feelings are almost identical. Do you know what I mean? So you're in a place, but you connect with that place because the feeling you had here, that emotion, that feeling, the endorphin rush, all of those things is exactly the same as something you've had in a different place. So it kind of feels like it's being revisited upon you. So for all intents and purposes, because we are only really some of our own experiences, right? So that's really the same thing as what you were saying. We're connecting with another experience.
That it has to be important.
Oh, no, I agree with you completely. Because, it's not very often that people go, oh, deja vu. Oh, my God, I'm getting deja vu. Oh, I'm scared. They don't do that.
No.
If they're doing that, they go, whoa, I feel like someone just walked over my grave. If you're superstitious, they go, whoa, somebody walked over my grave. That's ominous. But nobody ever goes, I've had deja vu. They go, I've had deja vu. I just had deja vu. And it's almost an exhilarating thing because you've reconnected with something that really makes sense to you in your past. It could be a place. It could be a smell. I mean...
Or you could just be touched by an angel because it is an angel. Or you could just
be having a moment right there in that moment where you think it's that special. It's just, oh, I've felt this before. I must have been here. So we just... Because I think as
isn't that special?
Totally. I think it's amazing. Right. But I also think that very often we try to, and you're going to love this, I think we try and put logic into all of these situations where sometimes, logic does not belong here. Right. You know? So we're in a situation, just let this happen. Let this flow be the flow. Don't try and understand where you were. How come I understand that? Why did I think there was deja vu? Have I been there before? We over-intellectualize these things, whereas where you are so good at it, you just see things for what they are. You enjoy the beauty of this. And I'm getting better and better with this as I get older, where something feels amazing. And they go, what is it? What do you feel?
Because
I don't care. I just love feeling this good.
Right, because there's wisdom in getting older. Like the older I'm getting, like the better it gets.
What? Do you mean life generally or just...
Everything. Everything just gets better.
Are you ever confronted by the thought that the older we get, because that happens to me all the time, the older we get, the more I know nothing. There's so much to learn. The world is so big. And when I was 25, I was like, I know it all. Bring it. I can have a conversation with anybody about anything. Great.
Listen to me.
I loved it. But now I realize how open my brain is. I'm an empty canvas. I'm not a stupid person. But I feel like there's so much more that I don't know than I do know.
I hear you. And there's like a certain thing about saying that.
I just love it.
I'm just not going to agree with you today.
No, you don't. Please. Don't start now, whatever you do. I mean, goodness gracious.
And the reason is why, because we're speaking about deja vu. All right?
Yeah. No, sure. We digress again.
Because you do know.
What? Oh, that's...
Deja vu is because you do know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Now, look...
So saying that we're getting older, we know less?
No. I mean about the world generally. We were talking about getting old and the joy of getting old.
I'm not going to agree with you. The more older I'm going to get, the more I know.
Absolutely. But the more you know, the more you realize there's so much more still to know.
Because it never ends.
That's my point.
But in that moment, if you give it up, the older you get, the less you know. You're standing a chance to start taking memory pills.
Yeah,
you don't
want to do that. That's very possible.
Because there's such a big belief that the older you get, the crankier you get. You might, because you might not be living the life you're supposed to be living.
Oh, wow. This is another conversation altogether. Don't go there.
I don't know. But let's go back to Deja vu because I like my friend Clint and I want to give him the answer.
And you also like your husband.
All right.
So if we talk much longer, you're in trouble.
I want to go in and do this dinner. All right. So here's the piece of if you are getting deja vu and if you are being touched by spirit and if you are being connected by inner knowing and a spiritual sensation that, whoa, I'm curious, something is happening here, then I'd be listening. And a lot of people take these deja vu moments and then they wipe them off their shoulders and carry on not even listening to like the nuggets and the whispers of, could it be an angel knocking on your door? Could it be something, an angel that's giving you some kind of insight and guidance? Could it be something you completely asked for and you're completely forgetting because it's not coming through those channels? Deja vu is like a good thing for me.
Could we finish this podcast, this episode, by saying, when the universe talks, listen? That's... Hey. Oh, you hit my butt. Vanda, have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
And again, I'm going to end this one by saying, next week, can we please talk about, do you need to love yourself before you can truly love somebody else? Don't answer me now. It's the second time I've done this. But next week, first, Vanda, we are talking about that. Because people have asked me this. Physically, out of nowhere, unsolicited. It's come up. It's just weird. It's come up. And I want to deal with it. Thank you so much. Not now. You're going to dinner. Where are you going? Anywhere decent?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, so it's a surprise thing. By the way, for those of you who don't know, we are shooting this on the 13th of February, 2024, the day before Valentine's Day. So, oh, love you, peeps. Love you. That felt so weird. I'm never doing that again. Ever.
Don't even bring the dates into this because this is timeless information.
No, but they have to know why you're going on this beautiful date.
I'm not going there because
and
it's
I'm going
Valentine's.
shopping for a Valentine's gift right now.
Yeah? Awesome. Okay. May your love reign everything that you do. There we go.
Cool. That was lekker.
We answered deja vu.
In a few ways.